Hello everybody, Shadow SP here, and we are back playing Granblue Fantasy. I'm coming off the back of a singular loss against the M2 Earth Primal, Godsworn Alexiel, or Godguard Brodia if you're Japanese. And I've made some tweaks to my grid and my setup, so let's see how those tweaks go. You know, there is a tweak that I forgot to make, actually. I was actually going to change out Medion for this one. So we end up like that. Alright, anyway. Kluger Island. Over here. Going after this one. Let's do it. Alright. So this time we don't have Raphael. Raphael made our lives a lot easier the first time. Let's see if we've got something like Lucifer. Yeah, we can run with Lucifer. That'll be helpful. It's good enough for me. Alright, so here's our current setup. Running with Doctor as our class. We've got Miserable Mist for debuff. Dispel for obvious reasons for later, and Nutrients just because we need a Doctor EM skill. Our setup looks like this for our team, with Love Live coming in first and Suzaku coming in the end in case we need a substitute. Our summons, these are the standard defensive set of summons. Sandalphon for HP, Nobio for HP, charge bar, shields, C2 for charge bar and shields, and the Carbuncle for, you guessed it, damage cut. Let's give this a shot. Last time we got to, I believe it was 9% before I ran out of gas. Maybe this time we'll clear it. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'll come back to this raid in a second. I want to check something real quick. Okay, I do have the total party HP. I needed to check that. Alright, so sorry about that. Let's get back to it. We're going to hold off on summoning Lucifer for a little while. First things first, we'll click the sticker button. We don't really have anything to worry about for dealing with needing clarity for a minute, so we can use Potion Refinement kind of freely at the beginning. We're going to get our supplemental up. And then we're gonna start pushing debuffs. We're not gonna push nutrients until we're gonna start healing. Because healing is pretty good, and nutrients helps with healing being better. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and use the substitute immediately so we can get the charge bar boost. We would like to get Kokoro's buffs as soon as possible. So this will set us up to do just that. Let's go ahead and get Charm on. And go ahead and use Nutrients now. Might as well get the damage boost here. It's not the first half of the fight that's really... It's not the first half of the fight that's really the second half. Because when we hit 50%, her normal attacks become AoE. And that is ultimately very problematic for us. So nutrients should synergize pretty well with Nobio. Yeah, the regen from Nobio is enormous with nutrients on. Okay, we're looking fine for now. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, unless the Gulf kills us at 90, in which case we should have saved the substitute for that. But if it doesn't, then we were good to use it earlier. We probably should have saved it. That's about the most I can do, unfortunately. Logolf should be survivable, but it might be a lot more damage than I'm hoping. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Alright, let's go ahead and summon Lucifer, get that cooldown back. Get that back on cooldown so we can roll that back around when we need it. Okay, so the charge attack we're looking to hit this time is going to be AoE. Let's go ahead and use nutrients for the damage boost. Yeah, I mean, with AoE autos coming up, I think that nutrients getting us extra damage is pretty useful. And we've already stocked up two green potions. It'll be pretty nice to get more. Go ahead and get both of these out. I mean, even if the AoE goes through, that's fine. We were hoping for Allure to go off. It is somewhat inconsistent, so it was never going to be a sure thing. I'm holding on to the Carbuncle for now, because we're not really taking any damage in this first phase of the fight. It's going to be important to use it in the second phase, and we want to make sure it's not on cooldown. I guess I can use it on this next turn to hit the special, like, for sure. Actually, we should delay here instead. Of course, we're gonna doctor things up here. Get our third green potion. Getting decent luck with the dodges so far. Let's go ahead and summon C2 for the charge attack damage. Because it'd be kind of nice to push the 75% trigger on the next turn. I don't think it's going to happen though. close. Like, this is legitimately pretty close. So, yeah, let's go ahead and try it. I probably should use this first. Yeah, let's hit this. So 75% trigger is going to be Mirror Blade Eruption, which gives a defense up and a Mirror Blade Eruption buff, which is plain damage after every turn. Basically, it is vital that we dispel the Mirror Blade Eruption as soon as possible, every time. She doesn't start using it regularly until 50%. So we don't really have to worry about it until then. But once we hit that threshold, we're gonna be in a little bit of trouble. For more than one reason. You know, AoE autos, it's AoE autos using Mirror Blade Eruption consistently. Like, there's a lot of things that can go wrong once we hit 50. Sandalphon. Get some chip healing in. It's more or less what Sandalphon's there for, just to get a little bit of healing when we don't have anything else to summon. Looks like we've kind of desynced into pairs, which is fine. Okay, that's not a problem. Get another green potion. No need to summon anything yet. Okay, we're gonna use this one. Summon Nobio. Delay. Should have used this first, but it's okay, I'm just dumb. Should have used this first, but that's okay, I'm just dumb. Alright, we'll go ahead and charge attack. Yeah. We're gonna see some, I mean, with the regens that get put on by like Nobio and stuff, we get to see some neat tricks with nutrients, and it's raising the healing cap by 1,000 flat, which is kind of cool. Alright, go ahead and do one of these. One of these. May as well do one of these because we're in break. Because this will let us get our charm back online and have the chance of saving some damage. Alright, so let's just keep hitting the Violet Shock Flare whenever we can, and let's summon C2 right now, just not to waste any time. Yeah, once we get to the 50% trigger, we're gonna start to have. Oops, we're gonna have to start being more careful with when we use potion refinement. I think we might have to save it for now. Because we want to use Potion Refinement on the turn that the 50% trigger comes out. Or we will need to use Monica's Substitute. Either one technically would work. So in that case, let's go ahead and use this now. I'd like to get the potions. Potions are good. Alright, having potions means we have more survivability for later. This time we're saving the Carbuncle for 50. Alright, it'd be nice if you'd not multi-attack on me. I realize that I can't stop you from doing it, but it would help me greatly if you would choose not to. Okay, mode bar reset. Missed everything because of course we did. Yeah, we're gonna just go. We should be able to survive Lugol with no problem. Unless I think every single hit goes on the Monica and no dodges happen. That could be bad. Yeah, that was fine. We don't have a problem with that one at all. No need to summon Nobio or anything right now. We can just charge attack in. Alright. So 50% is coming in. On the next turn. Something like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and use normal attack here. Alright. So the rest of this fight is the real part. So let's go ahead and get started. Everything up until this point is the warm-up. Alright, missed both my debuffs. Feels great. Alright, do we have them marked? We do, so we're gonna need to use this. Not a problem. We're gonna start off by summoning Carbuncle. And we should have 6 turns before we have to deal with another Mirror Blade Eruption. Because we're not in overdrive yet. And the 40% trigger is Lugol. Okay, nutrients into summon Nobio. Oh, hold on. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and do some of this. Miss everything, because of course we do. It's not my fault. I'm doing what I can. Okay, so here's Lugolf coming. Summons Tiamat to get the attack down, probably, hopefully. Theoretically, Legolf will hit harder this time because her attack should be higher. I mean, that wasn't great, but we can green pot if we need to, which we don't right now. So let's go ahead and summon Sandalphon. Try to get our debuffs back on. No? Okay. Alright, now we green potion. Let's go ahead and charge attack first. So we can get the best value out of using first skill on Kokoro. Alright, next we're looking at overdrive for the next full meter. Ow. So we're gonna have to not use potion generation yet. Okay, so let's use our attack. Lucifer. Yeah, really, the only other option for this fight is basically Raphael. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this one. Nutrients. Guys, come on. Hello? Refresh. Did I disconnect? Hold on. Did I disconnect? I freaking disconnected. Oh my goodness. Hold on 1 second. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, seriously? This is a on my end problem. But why? Why now? Okay, there we go. There we go. Yes, our debuffs all fell off. We'll have to deal with that. It's not gonna be good, but that's okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we cleared the mark for death with the potion generation. We can use Dispel to get rid of the Mirror Blades. We can summon Carbuncle, please. Use this one. And then we attack. Yeah, I'm hoping that this doesn't screw me over with all the debuffs falling off, but Yeah. There's no way for me to tell. Yikes. Luckily we have nutrients to help with heal magnitudes. Why? Come on! Like, I have the debuff success rate EMPs. That's all you can do. Like, why is it that when it's so crucial that I succeed at those debuffs, I miss every single time? Alright, do one of these. We're gonna be summoning Nobio, I believe. Want to get the charm on. Okay, now we're gonna summon Lucifer. And our debuff removal is coming off of cooldown this turn. Then we're gonna nutrients. We're gonna Sandalphon. We're gonna hit our supplemental. Okay. Okay, debuff, or we're gonna buff removal. We're gonna debuff. Please hit this time. Thank you. Okay, let's go ahead and full disconnect Kokoro from everybody else. This is the ideal form of Kokoro, where she's not charge attacking with anybody else. Okay, we're fine for now. That's fine. Taking a charge here is fine. If we can hit with Allure and miss. Of course, every time. Oh, what am I talking about? I could never hit. But no, what I'm saying is, this is going to be another buff turn. That's fine. Unfortunately, we can't dispel the Mirror Blades, so we're going to have to just kind of eat them. And we're going to have to use this to avoid getting killed by the special attack that comes after. But that's okay. We're definitely in a lot better shape on Doctor than we were on Paladin. Because Doctor actually has ways of keeping us healed. Let's go ahead and use a green potion on Monica here. Because we're going to just have to eat another instance of plane damage. We just kind of want everybody to be healthy. One more turn. Okay, we're good to take the next one. No issues. Go ahead and summon Lucifer. Get the heal in. And we're just going to charge attack and refresh our Matera stacks. We don't need to delay this time. Since we're already prepared to take the next one. Okay. Let's go ahead and potion creation, nutrients, reapply debuffs. Let's not push that button because that would be real bad. Alright. Mark for Death comes on, Mark for Death goes away, we dispel. Let me go ahead and charge attack with Kokoro. Alright, we're looking fine. We're gonna go ahead and use C2 for the shield mostly. But the charge attack damage does not hurt. Okay, we're doing fine. Let's go ahead and get our skill damage out there. We can go ahead and double delay this one. And we're gonna summon Sandalphon. We missed the double delay, which is a little unfortunate, but it should be fine still. Like, we have a lot of redundancies right now. Yeah, I mean, I guess we can summon Nobio. Get our charge attack on this turn rather than next turn. Okay. Well, obviously we're gonna go for a lure again, which we missed, but we did get break, so it's not actually really that good, but we'll have to deal with it. Let's go ahead and summon Carbuncle. Sorry. So the 5% trigger is Mirror Blade Eruption again, which is just the same thing we've been dealing with, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, that should be Lagulf coming out. So let's go ahead and use this. Alright, let's go ahead and use this here. We should hit the 5% trigger here. So this should clear the Mark for Death that comes out. Yep, there we go. Mark for Death comes out, Mark for Death goes away, we dispel Mirror Blade Eruption, and we go ahead and go. Yeah, we're not dispelling the defense down, but that's okay. We do not care about that. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up Kokoro here. Okay, let's go ahead and heal up Matera. We're gonna go ahead and let's just go ahead and get our supplemental on. Use all of our abilities. We want to push through as much damage as possible. We don't want to die at 1%. That would be embarrassing. Well, unfortunately, this was not great viewing experience because of the outage in the middle, but it was a clear. It was a clear. I'm not happy, but though, freaking ISP killed me in the middle there. Alright, well, we are getting more and more stuff. Awesome. Alright, so what do we get from this raid? Well, let's go take a look. That's what we're here for, after all. Hold on. This is the wrong thing to look at. What am I doing? Every time I go to take a look at these weapons, I always pick the wrong thing first. Alright, so, Earth. Earth, there is a good option. So, first thing that we look at is Nibelung Messer. It's somewhat unique in that it has a charge attack cap skill, but there's a better weapon that we will have access to that has the same skill, but has a big attack, the big normal attack instead of small Omega enmity. So, we'll have something better. Nibelung Clinge is basically a Yggdrasil sword that once you uncap it, it has small HP, but it can only uncap to 4 stars. You can't get a 5-star on it. So it's okay. It's a decent main hand if you're looking to have something defensive that can remove debuffs. But katanas usually aren't the main hand for that. Godsworn Edge, the newer addition to the raid. It's not the best grid piece, though it does have a lot of multi-attack on it. It's not the best grid piece because the only damage skill it has is small enmity, but it is a pretty good main hand because it gives you a buff and a skill move for your team. So it's pretty good. I'd like having one of these. More than one, not necessary. And then the Nibelung Horn. The Nibelung Horn is the cornerstone of the Earth crit grid. If we were to get past Proto Bahamut, we would get 3 of these for free, but given that might take a long time, I'm going to try to save these up, and if we're looking at a point where we really want to start, advancing our Earth, then we're gonna start trying to put these in. So yeah, it's medium stamina plus large crit. So 3 of these, pretty much, it's really easy to hit 100% critical. So this is a big winner if you get it. If you're playing normally with Knick-Knack Academy, you can just kind of skip past farming this because you'll get 3 of them for nothing. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Also, we get the ability to uncap our Yggdrasil, which will be nice eventually. Did I disconnect again? I did. Well, anyway, I guess see you later. Next up, I guess we'll be trying to do more M2, but I'll try it again when my connection's more stable. Yeah, this has been Shadow SP, signing out. Sorry, we're leaving on a silent note here. Sorry this is a bad viewing experience, but this is what I got. My ISP is acting real weird right now. Later.